Aisera is an enterprise AI platform for IT and support, and it does not publish a price. Its pricing page returns a 404 error as of August 2026, and every other route on the site ends at a demo form. This video covers the one number that is public, what drives your quote, and who this pricing actually fits. Here is the short answer. $200,000 a year buys the AI service desk for up to 1,000 users. $1.2 million a year buys the same product for up to 10,000 users. And a 404 error is what the Aisera pricing page returns as of August 2026. Those two figures come from one listing, not from Aisera's own site. Start with why those two numbers exist at all, because Aisera did not choose to publish them on its own site. Aisera sells the way most Global 2000 software does. The pricing URL returns a 404 error. The site routes you instead to a demo request or an RFP submission, and a real number arrives only after discovery calls and a scoping conversation, which is usually several weeks in. The one exception is the Microsoft Azure Marketplace, which requires listed vendors to show pricing. Aisera lists its AI service desk there under two user scope plans at $200,000 and $1.2 million a year. Both are one-year subscriptions with the first month free. Read what the listing actually covers before you anchor on it. Each plan covers the AI service desk running on one ticketing or knowledge system. Pricing for Aisera Unify, Agent Assist, and AI Ops is not published on any marketplace, so a full platform deployment has no public reference point at all. If every price is custom built, the useful thing to know is which inputs the sales team builds it from. 6 inputs decide the number, which modules you license and how many users need access, how complex your integrations are, and how many departments you deploy across. Then, implementation fees and the support tier you negotiate. The marketplace data confirms the second one directly, since 10 times the users carried 6 times the price. Scope is the lever here, not the discount. Modules are licensed separately, so AI Service Desk, Unify, Agent Assist, and AI Ops each carry their own cost. Departments add up too, because IT, HR, finance, procurement, and legal each need configuration and knowledge setup. Integrations are mostly covered by over 100 pre-built connectors, but anything custom becomes professional services work, quoted separately. 2 costs sit outside the subscription line. One-time implementation and onboarding fees are standard at this scale and are quoted separately from the license. Premium support, meaning 24/7 coverage, a dedicated account manager, and guaranteed response times is an add-on usually charged as a percentage of annual contract value. Price only means something next to the product, so here is what Aisera is and what it has delivered. Aisera is an agentic AI platform that automates work across large organizations. The AI Service Desk handles IT support. Aisera Unify orchestrates AI agents across departments. Agent Assist supports live agents, while AI Ops covers IT operations. And the whole thing is built on a low-code and pro-code agent builder. The results Aisera publishes are substantial: 81% auto resolution at the City and County of Denver, 70% ticket auto resolution at Omnitrax, and $2.2 million in cost savings reported at LifeScan. These are the vendor's own published figures, so treat them as a ceiling rather than an average, but they show the product is real. 2 pieces of context on the company itself. Automation Anywhere acquired Aisera in November 2025, and Aisera continues operating as a named brand inside that portfolio. Before that, Gartner named it a visionary in the September 2025 Magic Quadrant for AI applications in IT service management. The model works for very large buyers. For everyone else, it creates friction worth naming upfront. Line the 2 models up. With a published price, you can check budget fit on day 1. Finance can approve on a concrete number instead of an estimate. The cost of growth is knowable in advance rather than a renegotiation. What quote only genuinely wins is the last row. Terms tailored to a complex deployment, which is exactly what a Global 2000 rollout needs. 3 things get harder. You cannot self-qualify on budget before a multi-week discovery process, so you may spend that time only to learn you were never in range. You cannot give finance a firm figure to approve, which delays sign-off. And you cannot estimate what adding a department or doubling headcount will cost, because there is no published formula. To be fair to Aisera, none of this rules it out. The sales-led model makes sense for very large enterprises with genuinely complex multi-department requirements, where a single list price would misrepresent the deal anyway. It is just information worth having before you invest weeks in the evaluation. So the decision comes down to whether your organization looks like the buyer this was priced for. It splits cleanly. Start the quote process if you have thousands of users across several departments, if budget conversations already start above $200,000 a year, and if you need custom SLAs and complex integrations. Test something else first if you need to benchmark cost before a sales cycle, if you want to be live in days rather than a quarter, or if support tickets rather than multi-department workflows are the actual problem. 3 things to hold on to. $200,000 to $1.2 million a year is the only public Aisera range, and it covers one product on one system. 6 inputs build your quote, and scope moves it more than anything else. And weeks of discovery sit between you and knowing whether you are ever in range. If the missing number is the problem rather than the product, that is the gap eesel AI fills. Every price is published, 40 cents per regular task, such as a support ticket, with no per-seat fee and no monthly minimum. $50 in free credits lets you test on real tickets without a credit card, and a default spending cap keeps the bill bounded. It runs as a layer on your existing help desk, so nothing gets migrated. You can simulate it against your own ticket history first, so the resolution rate is measured rather than promised, and you can start without booking a demo. The full Aisera pricing breakdown, including the marketplace listing, is linked in the description.